On day 2 of the papal visit, Pope Francis comes to Malacanang Palace not as the head of the Roman Catholic Church, but as the head of state of the Vatican. Government agencies focus on relief efforts to aid the over 1 million Filipinos nationwide affected by rains and floods. Somber and silent, this is the mood at the necrological service for 41 of the 44 fallen Special Action Forces troopers killed in a deadly clash with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. Residents actually tried to prevent the water from coming in with sandbags, but after 2.5 hours, it had exploded, and this is the result. Ladyasan joined the MILF in 1996 when he was just 23 years old. 18 years and 4 kids later, he's at a loss for words to explain what he feels. The Pope returns to Rome after a successful visit, but its fruitfulness depends on whether government officials, church leaders, and Filipinos will take to heart his messages on corruption, poverty, and service. This is the spot where the landslide happened. The soil came crashing down from the mountains, crushing the houses standing here and burying the victims. The President's State of the Nation address marks a shift in priorities. Aquino emphasizes inclusive growth, saying this will guide the government in all its decisions in the next 3 years. For the people of Muslim Mindanao, the signing of the comprehensive agreement on the Bangsamoro is personal. As you can see over here to my left, some of these small houses and some stores, waters have already entered them. With no place to sleep and no livelihood, this is the only place evacuees have to go to find food and shelter. Across the ocean here in Hong Kong, thousands of overseas Filipino workers also grieve the devastation left by Typhoon Yolanda. 2 relentless fighters, 2 reputations on the line. Expect war on fight night. Happy 50th birthday, Singapore! The city-state celebrates its Jubilee weekend through various activities culminating in the National Day Parade. Spirits are high in Manny Pacquiao's camp 3 days before the fight of the century. This against the backdrop of competing dominance over the region between China and the United States. Natashya Gutierrez, Rappler, Nipido. Natashya Gutierrez, Rappler, Hong Kong. Natashya Gutierrez, Rappler, Macau. Natashya Gutierrez, Rappler, Singapore. Natashya Gutierrez, Rappler, Las Vegas. Natashya Gutierrez, Rappler, Manila. Hi, I'm Natashya Gutierrez, and this is Tech Wrap. Chinese company Xiaomi continues its aggressive approach in Android, promising an Android Lollipop update to its Mi line of devices by the end of the first quarter of 2015. Ignoring threats from hackers, Sony decides to make the film The Interview available online on various platforms. The finances of leading smartphone manufacturers Apple and Samsung take opposite directions. And that was Tech Wrap. Follow Rappler on social media, join the conversation online, send us emails, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to Rappler's YouTube channel. Hello, I'm Natashya Gutierrez. This is the Sports Wrap for Rappler.com. Undefeated Floyd Mayweather is more confident than ever, telling ESPN he is the best boxer of all time. Tune in again next week as we get closer to the fight the world is waiting for. Until then, take care. You know, there are those saying one ally resigning won't make that much of a difference. What do you say to that? Do you think UP will even be able to implement this so soon in the first place?
That's a good question.
We have to admit that the timing is a little suspect. We're in 2014, 2 more years left. The Liberal Party right now does not have a viable candidate compared to the Vice President.
No, we have...
How can you then reconcile 7% growth with 7% unemployment and 25% poverty rate? No sign of inclusive growth there.
No, I think that...
Hello, I'm Natashya Gutierrez. Welcome to Rappler, your social news network. Retired Major General Jovito Palparan wants his former comrades to be his jailers. 3 U.S. citizens held in North Korea plead for help in securing their release. On the street below, students are parading lanterns they made in an annual competition in celebration of the Christmas season. Sony Pictures abruptly cancels the release of controversial parody film, The Interview. That's the wrap for today, Wednesday, February 18, 2015. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. I'm Natashya Gutierrez. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.